1 minute you're fine, and the next your heart is racing, palms are sweaty, and you're bracing yourself for something. Maybe it's a stressful email, or your body acts like you're being chased by a bear. Today we're going to talk about what happens in your body when you feel anxious. Spoiler alert, it's not just in your head, it's a whole body experience. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why anxiety feels like it takes over, but you also feel a little more in control of it. Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Life After 40, where we talk about finding peace, happiness, and a little bit of sanity as we navigate this beautiful chaos called life. I'm Nina, your guide to understanding those sometimes crazy things our bodies do, like today's topic, anxiety. Before we jump in, let me know in the comment what's one thing that always makes you anxious, even when it shouldn't. I'll start getting a phone call with no warning. Honestly, who even calls anymore? Okay, let's dive in. Anxiety is not just in your head, it's in your whole body. It all starts with a part of your brain called the amygdala. Think of it as your brain's personal security guard, constantly scanning the world for danger. But here's the thing. Your amygdala can't always tell the difference between real threats like a wild animal chasing you and a stressful email. It sounds the alarm for both situations, making your body prepare for the worst, even if the worst is just a Monday morning meeting. This kicks off what's called the fight or flight response. Your body jumps into action as if it's gearing up for battle. But what does that actually feel like? First, your heart starts racing like it's training for a marathon you didn't sign up for. It's pumping more blood to your muscles, preparing them to either fight or run. At the same time, your breathing speeds up to get more oxygen. You might feel short of breath or even lightheaded because your body's trying to make sure you got all the air you need to survive, even if you're just sitting at your desk. Your muscles tighten up, getting ready for action. Ever notice your jaw clench or your shoulders sitting up by your ears? That's your body preparing to fight or flee. But when you're just trying to send a text message, this tension can leave you feeling stiff or sore. And speaking of tension, for me, one of the worst part of anxiety is my knees. They literally feel like they forgot how to work. It's like my knees turn into jelly. And suddenly I feel like I can't stand or walk properly. It's as if my body is just too much for my legs to handle. Anyone else? Let me know in the comments if you felt this too. It's like your brain is telling your body, we might need to run. But then your knees are like,
well, not today, my friend.
Now, if you're like me, anxiety doesn't just mess with your head, it hits your stomach hard too. When your body thinks you're in danger, it doesn't care about digestion, so it slows everything down. Your stomach cramps, you feel nauseous, and sometimes you need to rush to the bathroom ASAP. For me, this is a huge sign that I'm anxious. It's like my body is saying, we're shutting down the kitchen because we've got bigger problems right now. Anyone else feel like anxiety sends them straight to the bathroom? Let's normalize it because seriously, it's one of the worst symptoms. And then there's the sweat. Ever start sweating just sitting still? Yeah, your body is trying to cool down in case you need to run for your life. It's not ideal when you're sitting in a meeting, nervously wiping your palm, but that's your body's way of being helpful. Before we continue, if you're finding this helpful or relatable, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos like this every week, all about life, health, and finding calm after 40. Plus, when you like or subscribe, it really helps the channel grow and reach more people who need to hear this. All right, back to the good stuff. So, why does your body freak out like this even when there's no real danger? The thing is, as we said before, the amygdala can't always tell the difference between a real threat, like a bear chasing you, and something less life-threatening, like giving a presentation or having an awkward conversation. In both cases, your body is like, we're in danger. Meanwhile, your logical brain, which is supposed to step in and say, relax, it's just an email, it doesn't get a chance to to take the wheel. When you've been living with stress for a long time, like many of us who have faced decades of hardship, it's not just about that one moment of anxiety. Chronic stress can actually kind of reprogram your amygdala. The constant release of cortisol and adrenaline, those lovely stress hormones, means your brain starts to lose its ability to calm down properly. It's like your brain is stuck in high alert, even when things are relatively calm. People who have been through war, natural disasters, or long periods of instability, whether it's us Haitians or anyone who has faced trauma, can develop an overactive amygdala. The more it's triggered, the more it stays on, even when it's not needed. It's like your amygdala becomes that overprotective friend who jumps in at the slightest hint of trouble, even if it's a car backfiring or a difficult conversation. The result, the longer cortisol and adrenaline hang around, the harder it is for your body to get back to a calm, stable stage. It doesn't just make you feel anxious. It can actually start to affect your memory, concentration, and how you react to daily stress. And here's the tricky part. These physical symptoms of anxiety, like a racing heart or tight stomach, can actually make you more anxious. It's like a loop. Anxiety causes these symptoms, and then those symptoms make you think something is wrong, which makes you even more anxious. It's a vicious cycle that can feel impossible to break. Okay, so now that we know what's happening inside our bodies, let's talk about how to handle it. While we won't dive too deeply into this today, here are some concrete ways to manage anxiety. Learning to slow your breathing can help calm your nervous system. Grounding techniques like focusing on your surroundings to pull yourself out of an anxious spiral. Physical activities, sometimes moving your body, even just a walk, can help release that build-up tension. Journaling, writing down your thoughts, can help get them out of your head and onto paper. Mindfulness or meditation, this can help you become more aware of your thoughts without getting overwhelmed by them. Herbal teas and supplements like chamomile or valerian roots, which are known to help with relaxation. Professional therapy, sometimes talking to someone, especially a therapist, can make all the difference. And let me add this. Do not be a hero. If your anxiety is getting out of hand, making it hard for you to function, work, or get through your day, get help. Some anxieties can't be handled alone, and that's okay. Don't be afraid of medication if you need it. Sometimes it's a crucial part of getting better. If it's stopping you from living your life, don't wait to seek professional help. We'll get into more detail on these solutions in future videos, so make sure you're subscribed to catch those. Next time you feel anxious, remember, it's not just in your head. Your whole body is reacting, trying to protect you. And while it might feel overwhelming, understanding what's happening can help you take back control. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you'll probably love my video on depression. You can check it out right here. And as always, stay calm, stay confident, and keep shining bright. See you in the next video.